Am I prettier? Well, that's a hefty knife. Okay, so I got the Lox Eggs Benedict. What Lox is a cold smoked salmon. So rather than like really cooking it, you kind of just imbue that smokiness into the salmon and it still has the raw kind of texture. And then it has avocado. It's on an English muffin and then a poached egg with the hollandaise sauce on top. You can actually see the difference between 480 and 730p with the new phone. Yes. Where are you in Harrisburg? Need avocado advice? Do I need avocado advice? Or you need avocado advice? What type of avocado advice do one of us need? You got a drink? I got water and chocolate milk. Someone picked you up? 5 people today picked me up. 5 rides today. It was a good day. Great day, actually. Great day. Is Philadelphia far from you? It depends on your definition of far. I don't know how far it is, but it's not like next door to me, but 2 hours away? Okay, that's not bad. Oh yeah, and 2 stream snipers. I invited them over, so... Well, I invited one over. The other one, I think, was showed up. Or did I invite them? I don't remember. You're starving? Okay. You had a delicious burger last night, okay? When I was in my tent. And you sent me pictures. How's the hollandaise? What can you expect at 8 p.m. in a random diner? As a new phone, as far as overheating is concerned, I have not had a single problem yet. And I've been in some hot climates and cars without airflow going on. Hitchlife, do you work in Canada? Yes. Are you rich? No, I'm not. How and why do you do this? How is quite simple. Like hitchhiking, how do I hitchhike? I just down the road with my thumb out and people pull over. Why do you do this? Because I enjoy it. If you want a more detailed answer, feel free to ask me a more detailed, like just more, like delve into it a little bit. What diner are you in? People already kind of know, but I'm not going to advertise it until I leave, because that's what I'm supposed to do. How does your job allow for time off? I quit my job and do this. I quit my job to do this. Where's the bacon? I could have got Eggs Benedict with bacon or Canadian back bacon or whatever, but I wanted lox and avocado. Why are you shaking the body? I'm grooving to the music. Are you like the old people from Footloose saying that there will be no dancing?
How are we making out?
It's really good. Thank
Can I
you.
get you anything at all?
I'm perfect, thank you. Have I eaten properly since you left home? I mean, I've eaten. You've been watching out plenty. You've seen how well I've eaten. What's the tan lumpy pile? This thing, it's Eggs Benedict. It's okay, on the bottom is an English muffin, a toasted English muffin, then avocado, then lox, so cold smoked salmon, then a poached egg, then hollandaise sauce. Or do you mean this? Those are like pan fries stuff, or whatever you call them. Give her a nice tip. I usually tip quite well. Hash browns, there you go. Home fries, there you go. Whatever word you want to call them, it's the potato part of it. I'm just doing a thing on my phone. I apologize. Yeah, there's no expectation of privacy in a public place. It's a private business, but it's open to the public. If they don't want me filmed, then they can tell me that, and that withdraws their consent for me to film.
The ones on the board. I'll actually read them for you. We have stuffed peppers, stuffed pork corn, and baby back ribs, as well as boiled black. And those soups are ham and beans and chicken corn. Can I start you off with anything to drink? I'll ask her when she's...
Restaurant, I'll tell you after I leave. Wolfgang Blitz, thanks for the 100 bits. Appreciate that.
What can I get you to drink?
I'm going to have an ice water with lots and lots of ice. Half an hour away from announcing
It's a streaming setup, a OnePlus 6 cell phone, widening the lens, and a directional microphone.
Yeah, you can get breakfast.
How many days are you going to hitchhike, and where's your destination? I'm going to hitchhike until I reach my destination, and my destination is many destinations. It's all 50 states. I've been to 33 so far, so 17 more states, and then I'll have finished my goal, and then I can go home. Will you be donning a beret at any point in the trip? Is there a reason you're asking that? Is that a reference? Because I don't know why I'd have a beret. Or you just like berets? Should I wear a beret? How are you going to get Hawaii? I would like to try and hitchhike on an airplane to Hawaii. Before you tell me you can't do that, you can't hitchhike on airplanes, I've hitchhiked on 5 airplanes. Just shorter flights. But I know Hawaii will be a lot harder. Would you accept one person drive you around the entire country? No. Your girlfriend or wife? No. A beret is very practical. Is it? What are the practical natures of a beret? I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just curious more than anything. It's gonna be kind of sad when it's all over? Yeah, but there's potential for other trips. How do you hitch a plane? Exclamation point, plane shows you. Think small airports, think small private planes. Puerto Rico isn't a state. It's a territory. Only been hitchhiking in Japan? I'm not sure. I'd love to. I hitchhiked across Japan in 2015. I'd love to do it again, and I'd love to stream it with you guys. There is more of a language barrier there. That would be a place where I'd be tempted to maybe partner up with someone who does speak Japanese. Considering a trip to the UK. If I did a trip around Europe, I'd probably go to the UK. I've already hitchhiked across the UK as well in 2015. Hop on a freight train, that's illegal. Hitchhike Sweden, I've already done it. What the F are you eating? Lox Eggs Benedict? I forgot I kind of hid my food from you. Would like to see Puerto Rico? Me too. It's just not part of the 50 states, which is my goal on this trip. So I probably won't be going on this trip. I would love to at some point. To Jenna, thanks for the 100 bits.
It's pretty good, I hear.
Okay. Yeah, then how do you get
When hitchhiking in Japan, where do you stay? I'm assuming it's not in a forest such as now. No, I camped out in Japan several nights. Japan's fine for camping. Is there any reason why you think I shouldn't camp in Japan? I did. That's where I did. Also, some public parks as well. Was your job before hitchhiking? I sell outdoor gear and apparel. You've been through Ohio? Not yet. But soon. That'll be soon. Japan seems awesome. It is awesome. I had a great time hitchhiking. Some really fast hitchhiking, actually. But I also got detained in Japan by the police. How long did it take for Japan? I only hitchhiked from Fukuoka to Tokyo. How long did that take me? Just a week or something? I took it fairly slow. Maybe not even a week. Did you go to college if you did a degree? I went to college and I did 2 years out of 4 years of my bachelor's of business administration. I'm an accounting finance major. What's the stuff below the expanded? Like home fries, pan fries, hash browns, whatever you want to call them. Potato-based food. Worst state so far? The state that was like the most meh to me was Nebraska, but I just drove across. Like I had one ride and they drove me from Wyoming to Iowa. So When do you usually spend each day? I haven't actually calculated that on this trip. I think that would be useful information. On this trip, I've spent a lot more per day on average than any other trip I've ever been on because I've been spending much more on food. I've been spending much more on accommodation. Yeah. You come through southern, central, or northern Illinois. I'm not sure yet. Please do Safari stream. I'm guessing there's no network out there, but maybe. I think you can stay in any park in Japan. It's not a big problem at all. Yeah, the first night I flew into Fukuoka, and I went through customs in Tokyo, then transferred to a flight to Fukuoka. When I was going through customs, like, where are you staying tonight? I'm like, I don't know yet. I'm like, we don't like that. But I had a flight home like 10 days later, so they're like, okay, fine, we'll let you into Japan. But I got to the airport in Fukuoka, which is not a 24-hour airport. It just shuts down at some point. And I just walked out of the airport, walked like 2 kilometers. There's a city park. I went to the corner of the park, set down my tent, slept, woke up at first light to like people exercising in the park. They're up early. And then like I was walking and some older Japanese lady like tried to like, I think she was just like saying good morning to me, but she looked very friendly, just like, but not in English. Wait, did you hike in Sweden? Yes, I hiked in Sweden. I was in Trondheim, Norway, and I cut straight east into Sweden to Sundsvall on the east coast, and then Stockholm, and over to Gothenburg, and then Denmark. I have to figure out the tax situation for this year. Do you count say we drove through it but never stepped foot in the state? Depends on the circumstances. I'd never stepped foot into Delaware and New Jersey. I was just in a car and I drove through that. But I counted them because it's illegal to hitchhike in them. So like, I got picked up in Maryland. They drove me through Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey to Staten Island, New York. I'm counting them because I can't hitchhike in them anyways. But I technically stepped foot into Utah at Four Corners, like over at West. But I'm not counting Utah because I stepped foot into it, but I didn't really do anything there. Are donations considered income? Yes, they are. I think earlier on in streaming there was some debate about whether donations are income or not, but yes, they are in fact income. So everything is business expense, and I can do that. If you come to Michigan in the beginning of August, CJ Ride will be there. You could meet him. What time is it? Michigan. I think I'll be through there already. If I'm there, I would love to. I'm not going to go out of my way for anyone or anything. I have a goal on this trip: hitchhike through all 50 states, and that's my main. Relic, thanks for the host. How are you? Actually, the eggs Benedict here is quite good. The hollandaise sauce is kind of like, but other than that, it's like, it's good. How you get into Alaska? I haven't decided yet. The easiest way, and it honestly is easy, is to hitchhike through Canada. Isn't hitchhiking technically illegal? No, it's not. Okay, you sent me one. Sorry, I've been distracted with the chat. That is important. I apologize. Oh. Sorry.
we doing here? Can I get you anything? Do you need a
I'm
refill?
still good. No, I'm still good. Oh, do you have refills on chocolate milk or do you pick? Sure, yeah. Yes. Yeah, and I try to address the legality as much as I can with hitchhiking. Like that's probably the most common thing. That's like when someone's new comes into the channel, they're like, "You're hitchhiking, isn't that illegal?" Like I try to do things at a local, state, and federal level as legally as I can do it, and the reason why I am still streaming is because it actually is legal what I'm doing. One of the rules on Twitch is what you do must be legal, and I make a point of addressing the legality all the time. Thank you so much. Free chocolate milk. We will be tipping well. Maybe she thinks I'm a food reviewer. Huh? Huh? That's my content. Huh? Pitch my food review. The thing is, I'm so bad at giving food reviews. Like, I'll eat food and I'll be talking to you guys, and that's my content. I think. People are like, "How's the food? Can you extract the food?" I'm like, "It's good. I enjoy it. I just can't analyze food to the level I think that could call me a food reviewer." It's good. Describe smell, describe taste. See, that's difficult for me. I'm not good at picking out like individual tastes and individual smells and like piecing that together and visualizing that for you, the viewers. Using Netgear to stream, I forget what the brand of jetpack is, like the thing that collects the Verizon signal. It could be Netgear. I think it is. John Nogger, thanks for the 200 bits. Just make something out of like art reviewers. And even then, I'm not that good at making things up. I'm not that creative, guys. Think that would make for a good food review video? Where I'm just like, it's good. How many states have you been through? 33. Even Keen Sense Smell, he says he could smell people from 1,000 miles away. Yeah, there was one person today. And I'm like, wow, you're close. I can smell. Was that you? Was that you? Just say like, oh, this was 10 out of 10. See, but I feel like 10 out of 10s are reserved for very special cases. Like, I cannot give a 10 out of 10 just willy-nilly, you know? What's your budget for this project? Don't let my money go down to zero. Usually I have things budgeted in something like I'm an accounting finance major. But on this trip I haven't really been keeping track. I've just been keeping track enough to be like, okay, the finances are still okay. What made you want to hitchhike America and what countries next? 4 years of hitchhiking, 25 other countries made me want to hitchhike around America and document it. The purpose of this trip is to document it and show people what hitchhiking's like. America just seemed to be a logical choice for doing that. both for network reasons and for like being Canadian reasons. I can spend 180 days here. That's a decent amount of time. Canada's not good for doing this. Data's too expensive and the network isn't as well developed. I've ever felt like I've been in danger while hitchhiking because of people's driving, yes. I also got shot at on the strip, but that wasn't due to hitchhiking, that was camping. Do you ever go to the bathroom? I don't believe in bathrooms. What do you think of America? I think it's great. I think the people here are amazing. Is it true that bears shit in the... No, they go in toilets. Thank you. MBNG. See other hitchhikers with them often? There's not that many hitchhikers. You'll see them occasionally. MBNG, no text to speech, because you can complain.
That's what I would suggest to you. I would have for the reserve. Should be something light. I was going to say, that's what happens now. So she has to do something light.
You'd be so sick of eating that much milk. I love milk. Do they look good? They're a bit light on the locks? No, there's a decent enough amount in there. There's decent enough in there. Snickers for breakfast, eggs or toast for dinner. No, it was McDonald's for breakfast, Snickers for lunch, eggs for dinner. That's the order. That's the proper order. That's the hitchhiker's diet. You gotta have balance. You gotta have balance in life. You got your McDonald's, your Snickers, and your breakfast at dinner. You getting dessert? I didn't think about it, but now I'm thinking about it. I bet they have good dessert here. Chocolate milk. Egg cream for dessert? Egg cream? What's that? Try the peanut butter pie? Do they have that? I don't feel like peanut butter. cheesecake with an espresso. I don't want like a separate espresso. Caffeine in the evening. That's a big no-no. McDonald's is a major food group. Part of my 5 a day along with vodka and German, is that German cheese? Yes, it is cheese. See, and you've got a really good thing going. I have to look into that diet. Fruit dessert? That'd probably be a good idea. Someone's horn is alarm is going off. Okay, can you leave now? To where? I'm done hitchhiking, the sun's down.
Or not mine.
What's the bottle behind you there on the windowsill? Sure sings. Vanilla tropical fruit air freshener. Is that your backpack on? I should get one, shouldn't I? Whoa. ATTK and Hazard Colors. You guys are on the same wavelength. What's all time tonight? Apparently, someone is getting me a motel. Should I be a boy? What you eating? Chocolate milk. Because I already ate my food, but I had lox eggs Benedict. So that's eggs Benedict, but instead of like Canadian back bacon, it's lox and avocado. Did you get highlights? No, my hair just gets bleached by the sun. If it looks like I have highlights, that would be what it is, because it's in the sun all day. And if that doesn't happen, I'll just walk into the woods and set up my tent. There's plenty of woods around here. So either way, I'm okay. Who built the wall behind you? The Flintstones? Maybe. Yeah.
Just want to let you know that one of my tables got your check, so you are ready to go whenever you would like. And I hope you have a great day.
Did they say who they were? Or is it?
I don't think I can tell you.
Okay.
You have a great day.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh. I'm still gonna tip her. Who did that? She said one of her tables. That means someone that's here. Who did that? Sent me the room details? Okay, thank you. Because she said one of my tables. If they said someone called in and did that. Yeah, someone paid for my dinner. Just be happy, dude? Oh, I'm very happy. But I'm extremely curious. Who did this? How did this happen? Sorry, I was just sending a message about the hotel thing going on. Pay it forward. I'm paying forward the tip that someone gave me today. Hold on. So the hot tub guy that picked me up today, he gave me $5, and I'm like, no, you don't have to give me money. He's like, no, it's fine. Someone tipped me today for my work, so they gave me their tip that someone gave them, and I'm going to give the tip that they gave me that someone else gave them to the waitress. Okay. Yeah, hot tub, bro. And Crack the Whip paid for my room tonight. They sent me confirmation. Everyone's being so extremely generous today, and I do thank you. It's strange for me to have that much generosity thrown that way. Like with hitchhiking, you get a lot of people helping you with rides and stuff like that. But like, further than that, it's crazy. How large is the room you're in? Is there enough room for 400 people? Is that what you're asking? So thank you, Crack the Whip. I do really appreciate that. That's an extremely generous donation. No eating pie. Don't do that. How did that happen? Because unless the caller said, say that I was one of your tables, maybe they told them to tell me that they were one of their tables. Because otherwise, unless it was like some random person, but that would be crazy. But if it was some random person, like, unless someone was in the area, came here, actually ate food here, and then paid for the meal there. We show us the motel? Sure. I'll show you the check-in process, just in case I get too baited. Because then we can all laugh, and it'll be great. Maybe it was the little girl from Wendy's. Probably the dude who offered to give you a room. It could have been. Was it? Was it? Was it Crack the Whip? Did you do it? Did you do it? We're eating today a little diner in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Put on your sunglasses, hide your eyes, and scope out the room so they don't know I'm looking at them. Yeah, no one will know if I'm scoping out the room if I put sunglasses on, then I'm like... The best men, there's still good people in the world. There absolutely is. And I think, well, you guys are showing me, but I'm also showing you guys with the hitchhiking that there's still good people out there. And you are showing me even more that there's good people in the world, on the internet, on Twitch. Funky Dogs, dude, 20 minutes south of Harrisburg, Carlisle. There you go. Small world. Hope you enjoyed putting a face to the interweb as much as I did. Again, thank you. What dinner are you at? I can tell you guys after I leave. State you're heading to next? Potentially West Virginia? We'll see. I'm going to, everyone, I understand, I'm still going to tip her. Just stand up and say thank you to the whole room. Just yell thank you. I think I would confuse most people. I forgot I had a straw in there because the chocolate milk didn't have a straw, so I went to drink it, and there's a straw, and I just poked myself on the nose. That's okay. Nice straw nose? I know. Tip her $1 million? Then I'd be like $1 million in debt. What's the black dot on the table? This black dot? It's kind of gray. I was about to ask, like, did they tip you too? But I'm like, no, even if they tipped her, I'll just tip her on top of the tip that they gave her, because she was actually quite very pleasant. Yeah, she got the double tip. The double. Double tip is this Austria all over again. Oh.
Let me get it out of your way.
Sure, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Someone pay for your meal? They did, anonymously. Or someone else's tips on top of the original tip as well. How deep can we go with the tipping? She gave you free chocolate milk seconds. She did. Please stream the room for us? Yes, I can do that, Crackwood. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go there right now. Alright, let's do this. Okay. So, this is the $5 bill that the hot tub guy gave me. $5 bill. And he was tipped by someone he was working for today, $5 for his work. He tipped me for hitchhiking in his car for some reason, being friendly and generous. And now I am passing it along to my waitress, who gave me excellent service and a free cup of chocolate milk, which someone ended up paying for my order anyways. But regardless, she was very nice, and the food was good, and a tip is deserved. Even if the person that paid already tipped her, a tip is deserved. What a great day. Alright, I'm going to put your fuzzy back on. One second, I'm going to mute it for a second. What? Impact's here?
We have rice pudding, tapioca, and jello in the back, but we also have
Just checking in. Another long day, gonna go to bed. Hi, my loves. Bye, my loves. Hi. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. I miss you.
front counter by the door, and we have a great day.
Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Okay, so it's good. Yeah, M's a mod. She does have the power. So, watch your mouth, guys. because she's got a sword and she doesn't know how to use it. So she could just be swinging it around and not know that she's killing everyone. Okay? So watch where you step. What you said, you ready to go so the tip is covered? Yes, but she deserves extra tip.
Are you hiking, buddy?
Yeah, I'm from Canada. Hitchhiking around all 50 states, been to 33 so far.
Really? Where all have you been to?
Started in Washington State, through the West Coast, and then kind of zipping my way through the middle, down to the southeast.
Appalachian Trail.
No, hitchhike.
Oh, all right.
People did that anymore.
Wow.
Not many do, but that's me. I hitchhike and then I document it through a live stream.
You're doing what, honey?
I document it through a live stream, so it's live video feed, and people can talk to me, and I can talk back to them.
That's amazing.
I caught 5
Now, where are
rides
you
today.
from originally? Canada.
Yeah, near Vancouver, West Coast.
Now, I didn't mean to
No, it's fine.
eavesdrop, but I heard you say something about Norway.
Yeah.
Oh, a friend of mine, he's in Norway. He's with YWAM, which is a youth ministry group.
Oh, okay.
And he travels the country.
Norway? Yeah. Beautiful place. Yeah, hitchhiked around it in 2015. I hitchhiked up to Trondheim and then east direct to Sweden. And it's a beautiful country, really friendly people, and they speak really English, which is convenient.
So what prompted you to just travel via the country by hitchhiking?
I've been hitchhiking for 4 years. I started doing it because I didn't like riding buses of all things. And at one time I just said, screw it, I'm going to try hitchhiking. I got picked up and they drove me, I was in Central British Columbia, they drove me to Vancouver, to the ferry to Vancouver Island, to Victoria and Vancouver Island, to my friend's front door in Victoria. And they picked me up in 20 minutes. And I got there so much faster than the bus would have taken me. And I had a good time and I met someone, a really interesting person. And that was kind of the start of things. Within a year, I was on a trip around the world through 23 countries, hitchhiking. And now I live stream it.
You documented everything?
Yeah, so I've been doing this trip for 90 days now. Today's day 90. Been picked up 177 times on the trip.
So where are you heading to from here?
Down the 81 probably. Actually going to West Virginia. I gotta hit Kentucky, Tennessee, and then back up. Indiana, Ohio. Yeah.
So if you don't get a ride tonight,
Oh, I'm done tonight. I don't hitchhike
you're
once the
done.
sun
So
goes
then,
down.
okay. So
Actually, tonight is a very interesting night. One of my viewers paid for a motel next door. One of the waitresses came by and said that one of the tables paid for my order. I don't know if it's a table here or someone from my community called and paid for it. I don't know. And like one of my drivers gave me money today, so now I'm giving it to my waitress. It was just a very good day all
the
day.
Lord blesses. He really definitely blesses.
It was a really good day.
That is awesome. That is amazing. So how do you normally fund your adventure?
I usually hitchhike. I just do it and not sleep in motels. I'll one night tent and I would just walk into the woods. Like last night, I just
Really?
walked into the
And
woods.
do you ever face any adversaries where they say you can't stay here? Or
Like most of the time where I would go to sleep is somewhere where people will not stumble upon at night. Like I will go into the woods and I'll be in the woods and people don't just walk around the woods at night.
right.
Most people don't.
And it doesn't scare you.
No, I've spent hundreds of nights in that tent between a variety of trips, and honestly, I sleep quite often better in my tent in the woods at night after a day of hitchhiking than I do back home in my bed.
Really?
Because one, I'm exhausted from the day of travel. Like hitchhiking and all that is exhausting. And then I get into the woods at night and I'm tired, exhausted. I set my tent and climb inside and you hear like the natural white noise of nature, the trees rustling through the wind, crickets, frogs, stuff like that. Like to me, that helps me sleep. So I sleep really well. The only thing that sucks is if it's really hot and humid, and then it doesn't cool down at night.
Yeah.
Then it's different.
Yeah.
That's the exception.
Yeah. Wow. Have you ever been picked up by somebody that is just like not pleasant, or have you had any unpleasant experiences along the way? I guess
I've never been picked up by someone that I felt physically threatened by themselves. I felt physically threatened by their driving. And I've been picked up by people that ended up drinking some or doing some amount of drugs, and then I don't feel comfortable with their driving behavior at that point based on their mindset, and I'll withdraw myself from the situation, and if I have to make a judgment call at that point. But I have like rules of hitchhiking that I feel keep me safer. I don't hitchhike at night like we talked about. I talk to my drivers before I get in there. I will turn down a ride if I talk to someone like just a few basic questions like, hey, how's it going? Whereabouts you headed to? If they respond in a weird way to that, then I will be like, hey, thanks for pulling over. I'm just gonna wait the next ride. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
I will do that. Maybe that's an awkward interaction, but
hey, no, you have to. You need to protect yourself,
Exactly.
though. You
Exactly.
know. So can I ask how old you are?
I'm 24.
You're 24. Okay, wow. So kudos to you, buddy.
Hey, thank you.
That's what I say. Kudos to you.
Yeah.
Do you have a site that I can follow you?
Just about to. That's where you can find it. Staples made it. This is my second batch, and they typoed on the URL, so it's twitch.tv/Hitchhiker's
Okay.
It's the second dot. But yeah, if you just Google Hitchhiker's
That is awesome.
It tells where you're at.
Yeah, like right now, if you went there, you'd see what's on the screen there.
All right. Did you see us?
Do you want to be on the screen?
It's okay.
I think you're on the very
I look
corner of the
forward
screen
to
right now.
So if we wanted to pay for your lunch somewhere, we would know where you're at to pay for what you can eat? Is that what-
In theory, I try to not actually show people exactly where my location is, just with live
Just
streaming.
because of right,
Like the internet and
exactly.
like that. I'm not always the best at doing that, and that's probably like how someone found out where I was in college and paid for it.
Wow. Yeah. So then you got to be a little bit careful.
Yeah, so there's a certain amount of, just because it is the internet and there's like,
Yeah.
my community is
Predators and crazy people.
Yeah.
We're not crazy, Doc.
I'm not crazy either. People think I am because I'm a hitchhiker, but I swear I'm nice.
I think it's wonderful. I just love it. If you have the ability to do it. So, like, how do you shower? That would be my biggest.
I can go a couple days. Like in the clothes hour, like this is merino wool, it's naturally antimicrobial, so it doesn't hold a note. I can wear this 7 days in a row. It won't smell. I might smell if I don't take a shower.
I don't smell.
You don't smell me? Well, I showered yesterday. But no shower today. But I'll shower tonight or tomorrow if I got a motel.
That is. Now, so how long, since you have the motel tonight, you just stay one night?
Yeah, just one day. Sorry.
And then, like, when do you normally get up and travel?
Depends on you in the morning. If I'm really enjoying that bed, I'll stay until I check out at 11.
Because you're not on any schedule.
If I'm staying in a tent, like, you can't really sleep in that late when it's hot. Like,
Right.
once the
It's
sun
just
comes up,
too
it goes down on you. You're like, yeah, time to get up. Also, if I'm camping in a tent near civilization, I don't, once the sun's up, people are out and about, and I don't want people to stumble on my tent, so
Yeah.
the closer I am to civilization, the earlier I will get up, as far as like people not finding me.
Okay.
So if I'm really in the woods and I want to sleep in and it's not too hot, then sure I'll sleep in. But if I'm like in a public park, like just kind of tucked a little away, I'll get up at first light just because
Just because, right. Yeah. You don't want the police to show up. Have you ever had the police show up and say you gotta leave?
not with camping, with hitchhiking, I do with this all the time.
Really?
If you're publicly
It's not illegal, though.
it's illegal in 5 states, so I avoid those.
Is it really? I didn't know that. Hitchhiking is illegal in 5 states. Really? I did not know that.
Nevada, Utah, Idaho, Delaware, New Jersey.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm still traveling through them, but if I get dropped off in those states, I'll have to find alternative means. Especially with the live stream, I can't live stream myself doing something illegal.
So when you live stream, what do you do? Like, you hook it up to you somehow and talk as you walk, or?
Yeah, so kind of show you. So like I hold it like this all folds down into this, and it's kind of balanced, so I'll just kind of hold this in one arm, like here, and kind of just walk around with it. I can spin it around face in front of me or face me. And then when I get into a car, it comes with me, I'll
point it inside, outside. Some people don't want the camera on them, and I'll just point it outside. Some people don't want the camera at all, and then I'll wait for the next try.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of my setup. So
So interesting. So, like, what's your final destination?
so I want to go to all 50 states. The final one will probably be Alaska or Hawaii.
What are you planning on getting?
You swim to a lot.
So, so I got picked up by this one guy in California, and he's a pilot, and he taught me how to hitchhike on airplanes. So I've hitchhiked on 5 airplanes now. Yeah. So
How do you do that?
I'll explain, and then I'll kind of tell you that Hawaii is going to be more difficult. So how do I do it right now is you go to small municipal airports, ones without really security. It's just like where people own their own planes and they fly their own planes, or some private like chartered flights, things like that. And you go there and you talk to pilots, and you find a pilot that's flying somewhere, and you just pitch them what you're doing. Like you just socialize, you network, and you'll find someone going somewhere with enough room to take you, and if they like you enough, then yeah, then they'll give you right. My mom hated hitchhiking when I started doing it, but she's supportive now. And it's the first time I've documented it, and I think people quite like it. Well, and she wants to know what I'm up to.
She can go.
She can see like right now that
She can
I'm.
keep an eye on her boy.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. That would be awesome. I mean, kudos to you, buddy.
Thank you, I do appreciate that.
Yeah, kudos to you. Is this heavy?
You want to give her a little tug test?
Yeah. Yeah, I can guarantee already I'm not going to be able to do it. Okay, I'm just going to try to lift it up right now. Cannot. What in the world? Okay, here, buddy. How do you do that?
So, nice thing,
Is that way?
between 50 and 60 pounds, depending on how much I have on there. But the thing that makes it easier is this waist belt here. So rather than having all the weight on your shoulders here, it transfers all the weight onto your hips and onto your legs. Your legs are designed to hold that weight. Your shoulders are not designed to do that.
Right.
So rather than it being all on my back and shoulders, which honestly sucks, it just puts it onto your legs, and your legs get used to the extra weight.
Oh my God. That is amazing. How many followers do you have?
Or yeah, like 10,500 or something like that.
Really?
20 days. Yeah. And then there's 430 people hanging out right now.
I manage a senior center.
Yep.
You ought to come in and talk to people.
Yeah? Is it local here?
It's about, about 30 or 40 minutes up the road.
North or south?
Northwest, yeah.
Nice. If I'm going southwest.
Wrong way. Well, I will follow you. The next time I see you're near my area, I'll be
Yeah.
like, Trevor,
Yeah?
hey,
Yeah, I can,
I'm a great. Well, you never know.
for sure. Like, and you have my contact.
Do you ever get bored?
With hitchhiking, not particularly, especially not on this trip because of the chat interactions like that with people watching.
Right.
Like, I always have people there with me.
Yeah.
And I really like the social aspect of hitchhiking too, because it's people picking you up. And one of the reasons people pick you up is they're bored. And they want to talk to someone. And I can be that person that they want to talk to. So you meet a lot of really cool people along the way. So people think you're, like when I travel on hitchhike alone, yeah, you're all alone. But no,
But you're really not.
how I get from A to B is by meeting people.
What's the furthest you've had to walk before you were picked up?
My strategy with hitchhiking is to find a good spot to hitchhike, and then wait there until I get picked up and get to another spot where I can hitchhike again. Especially when you're dealing with, say, like interstate stuff. I'm not allowed to be on the interstate at all. I have to be on the on-ramp. Once there's a sign on there that says like motor vehicles only, or no pedestrians, no bicycles, no horses,
Yeah.
you can't walk past that. So I have to be behind that. And even on the state highway, I'll usually hop town to town. I look for 3 things in a hitchhiking spot: a long line of sight, a wide shoulder where you can safely pull off the lane of traffic, and ideally slow traffic. And once you walk out of town, quite often you lose several of those. For sure you lose the speed, like they're going to speed up, and it's harder to pull over at 70 than it is at 30.
Right.
But quite often you also lose the shoulder, and like maybe the state highway starts kind of winding and stuff like that. And so you lose the line of sight, you lose the shoulder, you lose all the things that make hitchhiking safe in my mind, as far as the actual traffic part of it. Where at the end of town, it's still in-town speeds. Usually you can find some kind of lay-by where they can safely pull over, and some kind of straight stretch where they have, actual time to see you and be like, oh, there's a hitchhiker. Oh, he looks decent. I'm not doing anything. Okay, I'll pick him up. Like there's a thought process that people go through, and I try to give them the best chance possible to make the decision to, yeah, maybe I'll pick this guy. So there's a strategy to it, and same with the strategy with how I present myself. I try to look clean, presentable, and friendly, and I try to keep things shaven. Like, obviously I'm scruffy now, but I can't every day. So I try to look clean and presentable. I need a haircut, but I try to keep my hair fairly well maintained, and I try to wear like lighter colors, so I'm not wearing like all dark colors. So there's definitely a strategy to everything I do in the hitchhiking thing, and I feel like on average it brings down my average wait times. Like sometimes, no matter what you do, your wait times will be long. Longest I wait is 8.5 hours. The average wait time is more like 20 minutes.
20 minutes is amazing.
Yeah. Like today, it was great hitchhiking. I got picked up. First ride was like 20. The next 3 were like 2 or 5 minutes. And then the last one was like an hour. But like
More truckers pick you up than
barely any, because most trucking companies have banned taking on any passengers, let alone hitchhiker, for insurance liability reasons. Because the truck's insured, the driver's insured for that company, but I would not be, and they're concerned of liability should an accident.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So 4 rides on this trip out of 177. So it happens to everybody.
What is your vocation when you're not a professional hitchhiker?
My last few jobs have been selling outdoor gear and apparel, stuff like this backpack. I went to school, I'm an accounting finance major. So a bit of a change of pace.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I do. But now I do this like live streaming thing, which is fun. And it makes enough that I can break even at least on it.
So if you have enough followers, then you get paid. Are you on YouTube? Yeah.
So it's on Twitch TV. It's a live streaming website. YouTube does have live streaming. It chose to go on Twitch for a few different reasons. More discoverable. Well, there's a few reasons. And yeah, people can choose to support you in a few different ways. It's never required to spend any money. They can watch for free as much as they want.
Yeah.
And that's fine. If no one has to spend any money, they can donate money voluntarily, and that goes direct to me, or they can subscribe to the channel, which is a monthly recurring subscription, which is monetization for the channel as well. And at this point, it's enough that I can kind of break even on the travel expenses, so I don't lose money.
So what do? Just have a PayPal account, and then it just goes right into that?
Yeah, there's 2 different types of donations. One's through PayPal, the other one is through Twitch directly. And they have their own kind of donation.
Okay.
And yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
It sounds like a lot of fun. I think it's awesome. I really
want to do it.
Oh, I would have.
No.
I mean, I'm not.
Have you ever picked up a hitchhiker?
Yes.
Yes. How was your experience with that?
I've never had a bad experience.
There you go.
Yeah.
And you still do?
I haven't in a long time. But it's not that I wouldn't. I don't think it's ever really presented itself. Have you ever picked
There's not many hitchhikers.
Kids did it here.
Okay, yeah.
I've only ever picked up one stranger.
One of them?
Yeah, I'm like you. It was kind of.
Oh, it's people you knew for the most part? Like local small town?
Or like if I see somebody broken down along the road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then you stop and.
Now, would you pick me up if you saw me?
Absolutely.
Before you met me, would you? What do you think?
Before I met you.
So, like, just looking at, like, pretend you see me standing on the road with my thumb out with a sign that's, like, in the direction you're going. Let's say we're going into Harrisburg
you know
today.
What? I would.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you, John?
And, yeah, see, and that's okay to say. Most people wouldn't. And I get that.
It's just that I don't trust people. That's all.
Exactly. And I understand that. From my experience of hitchhiking.
Now, I would probably say to you, before I pitch up, you're not a killer.
Which is like
because
an awkward question, because like if someone was a killer, would they be like,
not
oh,
gonna
sorry,
tell ya.
okay, okay, I won't get in your car then.
I'm going to get in your vehicle and I'm going to chop you into little pieces.
Yeah.
They would never tell you that.
But it is funny how much that conversation kind of comes up. Like you'll get in the car and you'll all be like driving, and then like the conversation topic of like murder comes up. And like, I don't bring it up, but other people do it. And I'm like, okay, you want to bring up this conversation? Let's do it. It's like, I don't know if it's strange, but I think it's just want to get it out of the way because it's on everyone's mind.
Yeah, right. And it's really a good social experiment, you know, to see who won and who wouldn't.
Yeah, and one of the things on there is an Instagram page, and I put the different types of people that are picking up. Only if they're comfortable getting a picture, then I'll take a picture and post it on there. And it really shows you the variety of people that will pick you up, because it's not just, I don't know what the stereotype is for people that would pick you up. Like crazy people would pick up crazy hitchhikers, but it's really just normal people going about their day-to-day business.
I would definitely say I would, because you have that innocent, beautiful, not that again, serial killers have a profile, but
Just saying you're cute. As I recall, Bundy innocent.
She was trying to tell him.
you have an innocent look to you. But again, so does Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
That's true. With that said,
Ted Bundy, so.
But with that said, some of the most prolific serial killers present themselves really well, and that's what it was like. They can consciously do that. I just feel like you can't worry yourself with that. Like it's such a small percentage of the population that if you worry yourself with people like that, like you're not going to enjoy your life that much if you're concerned of everyone around you.
In
Anyone
all
that's friendly to
honesty,
you.
I would probably be more leery about who I was getting in the vehicle with than who.
I feel like there has been potentially more cases of hitchhikers being on the wrong end of the stick than the people picking them up.
Yeah.
I would have to actually look at statistics on that, but commonly, historically, there's been many cases of being carried upon.
Right.
Yeah.
You stay in the rural areas, you don't go in the cities.
I prefer to avoid cities. For camping, it's difficult. For finding a ride out of the city, it's difficult. For just general vibes, it's more difficult to be around in the backpack with like different and in a lot of cities there's like areas that are bad and good, and I don't know that. But in real areas,
because you're not from this area, so you don't know what's,
So it's difficult for me to know without knowing the area where I should go, where I shouldn't go. Where rural areas, it's kind of like it's a small town.
Right.
And my favorite hitchhiking is small town to small town. Like on, like roads where like it's spread maybe like 30 miles apart, you're just kind of like town. You catch like 5 to 10 rides in a day, and like that's fun to me. That's a fun, busy day in and out of cars, meeting new people, not getting as far as if you're like going down the interstate getting 100+ mile rides. But it's fun, and you meet all these different people from all different walks of life, and it's just enjoyable to me. I like the unknown nature of it.
Yeah. But like, and it doesn't freak you out knowing that somebody bought your food, paid for your hotel room tonight.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what if it's some crazy person that did that. But I mean, what you have, you're in a large hotel room, so.
Yeah. So like, even if they had a key once I'm inside, it's deadbolt and latch. If that was a concern, if they purchased it, then maybe in theory if they went to the hotel, they could be like, hey, could I get an extra key? But still, it's latched inside. The key still doesn't get
right, exactly.
But yeah, it's something to think about, because someone could buy me a hotel for, I don't know what they do with it, but I don't know. I don't know.
That's awesome, Trevor. I love that.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I'm really happy I've spent the past 4 years doing this. I've had a lot of fun. Wouldn't trade it for anything.
Really? How long are you planning on doing this still?
Until I no longer enjoy it. Yeah, so.
It's like that's going to be a while.
It is an exhausting way of traveling. Infrequently.
Well, if you get a motel room, they have laundry.
They probably have coin-operated laundry.
Yeah.
With that said, I did do laundry 3 days ago, 4 days ago. Which for me is like, that's fresh.
That's good.
Yeah, that's fresh.
love it. That's awesome. That was really awesome. I admire when people have the tenacity and the desire to get out. Exactly.
Yeah, very few people.
It's a good story to tell your grandkids one day.
It will be. It will be. Yeah, these memories I'm making, I'll keep them with me.
Oh, absolutely.
And
Especially.
I will cherish them.
So when you're doing your live feed, you can't.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Maybe you did say this. Is this? Are you recording this so that you can go back and like? I don't even mean this conversation.
Yeah.
I mean just throughout your journey. You record the video record so that
Everything-
you can go back.
So it's live, but everything that does get live streamed gets saved on Twitch's server, stuff like that.
Okay.
As a VOD, a video on demand, and you can go back and like say you missed the stream, you can go back and check through that. But I do have the ability to download that and do whatever I want with that. After it's been online for 24 hours, I have ownership of that. So I can do whatever I want with it. If I want to turn it into some kind of documentary, I can do that. If I want to just make a highlight reel of different rides and stuff like that, I can do that. I just don't know what I want to do with the footage, but it is all there.
So when I get on and follow you, I can look at all that?
Yeah.
Do that?
So yeah, it's more difficult on mobile, but if you're on your desktop, you can go up to like you'll have the page. If you go up to like the videos tab, it'll have it all kind of mostly by like Hitchhiking America day this, day this, day this,
Okay.
and you can go through that and kind of skip through and see what's happened so far.
Okay, well, I don't know if you know your followers' names, any of them?
Like I'll know quite a few of the regular people in chat. But by screen name for the most part, because it is anonymous essentially. Like they'll make an account that they choose the name of. It's not under their own personal names, unless they want it to be. But it is for the most part anonymous.
So I'll know people like Baron Von Blaze.
Like that's their screen name.
Now, are they talking to you now when you and I are talking? Or we're
Yep.
talking?
Right, I'm not
Are
gonna
they
put you
saying,
right on
who's
frame.
that crazy? While we're
I'm
talking?
not gonna put you on frame, but you can see all of this stuff. This is all chat stuff.
Okay.
All that stuff I'm scrolling through is all chat. People saying things.
A lot of times they're talking amongst themselves too. It's not always directly to me. It's just like an open message board, and everyone's kind of talking to me, to themselves, to everyone around.
Yeah. So now they're all waving and saying, "Hi, nice lady. Hello, nice lady. She's so sweet. Will you be our new mom?"
Me? Are you serious that they say that?
Yeah, will you be our new mom?
Will you be their new mom? Yes, I will be your new mom.
She said yes. She will be.
All my kids always say that their friends just love me so much. I don't know why. Oh, that's awesome. No, what's that fuzzy thing?
Oh, so that's a windscreen. So when it's windy outside, that's a microphone underneath there. And that just muffles the wind noise. So rather than getting like in your ear, it kind of just, it's a gentle wind.
That's awesome. Do you wear the headphones, the earbuds when you're walking, or pretty much?
No, I just do it to that. There was like when people donate and stuff, it'll make a little noise and stuff like that, and I'll hear that. But for the most part, it's just I read their messages and they can hear my voice. So
Can they hear me?
yeah, right now they're talking like you're
I
talking.
come in peace. My God, that's funny.
Oh no, they just want you in frame because like now we're talking
I
about
look
you.
good tonight. I look horrible tonight.
Yeah.
I really do.
No, but everyone was saying hello to you and hi dinner lady. We need a name. Yeah, sorry, we need to like properly introduce ourselves.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you
No, my name is Marilyn.
Marilyn?
Yes, Marilyn Lawton. Can you say my last name?
And I'm Don.
Nice to meet you. It would be up to you whether you want to give your last name out to a bunch of people on the internet.
My name is Samantha.
There you go.
It's Marilyn. Oh my God.
So it's Marilyn.
Here. Well, I'm going to be following you.
For sure. Yeah, check it out.
Definitely. That is awesome. awesome.
Yeah.
And I will be keeping you in my prayers.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. And yeah, if you do want to, like if you can do the channel without making any kind of account. But if you do make an account, it would be great if you came and said something to like, whatever.
I
Like,
would
it's
definitely
very
do
nice.
that. Yes.
Yeah. So and I think the people watching would love to have you in the community and stuff as well.
Thanks.
Yeah. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you in chat.
I love it. And when I do it, I'll bring Donna in with me, and then so she can chat too.
I can say she'll never get any work done.
Yeah, I manage a senior citizen center,
Yeah.
and I'm getting ready for Hawaiian Luau on Thursday.
Nice.
So we were out shopping for that. It's been a lot of work,
Yeah.
but I think it's going to be a huge success. And I'm cooking. I don't normally, but I'm preparing
You
all
are?
the food.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
For
doing
how many?
40 people.
Ooh,
So it's
that's-
not a huge amount,
But are you the only cook?
I don't normally cook there.
Yeah.
But
Oh, okay.
for Thursday for the Hawaiian Luau, yes, I'm the only cook.
For 40 people, that's significant.
Yeah. I'm doing asparagus roll-ups. And what else am I doing? Fruit kebabs. I'm doing a Hawaiian shrimp and a Hawaiian rice and coconut cupcakes.
That sounds quite
And
nice.
then some kind of like a blue Hawaiian punch or something. See, if you were going in our direction, you could come and join us and get a delicious.
Yeah. Well, now I'm kind of
promise you will have at
disappointed.
least a mediocre time.
A mediocre time at least. Greater than or equal to
Right.
mediocre.
And then if you have a better than mediocre time,
Yeah.
then you know.
That's great. Well, I'd probably best be going to my hotel
Okay, so you're
room.
going right over here? Okay. Well, Trevor, it was so nice talking to you.
You as well.
Very nice meeting you.
Yeah, I'm glad
Goodbye,
you
my
are.
fans. Call me.
She'll be in chat. You can say hello to
I
her.
was on Good Morning America.
You were in Good Morning
And
America.
Robin Roberts loved me. She loved this fat white piece of chocolate. White chocolate.
What were you on Good Morning
Well,
America?
my son is studying to be a meteorologist.
Yeah.
And so he did an internship, not an internship, a job shadowing with Ginger Z. You know, the meteorologist of Good Morning. So we took a little family trip up there. We got tickets so I could hopefully see my son, you know, behind the scenes, whatnot, yada, yada, yada. So my husband and I, we get like the front row. And Robin Roberts, they're up there, they come out. And the one segment was they're talking about hip hop cruises. So I'm innocently, Trevor, sitting in my seat, just kind of dancing. And Robin Roberts is like, "You there in the front row?" She goes, "You got some awesome dance moves." And I'm like, "Is she talking to me?" I'm like, "Yeah, she's talking to me." I'm like, she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, Robin Roberts." So the next thing I know, I'm on national television.
Did you get up and dance?
No, just in my seat. Just in my seat. So then she approached me during commercial because you can't get out of your seats.
Okay, yeah.
So if they come around and you want a picture,
Yeah.
so she came up to me, she goes, "I need a picture with you." I said, "Okay."
Yeah.
So then when they were leaving, she comes up to me again and she says, "I think you and I can be better friends." I said, "Have your people call me Keith." But nobody ever called Trevor.
No one called? The people called the people, but the...
I know. This was a sad day. Here, let me show you
You
a
want to see what we're
picture.
gonna pay for it? We'll get there, Cracker. We'll get there.
She only has a million.
A million pictures?
Yeah.
Don't we all? And now I've got 700 hours of live streaming footage. So
700 hours.
at 30
Oh
frames
my
per second.
goodness.
So those are all pictures.
Wow. All right, let me see if I can find one here. I might not be able to find it.
I do believe you.
Believe me, Trevor. I have a lot of the seniors, I'll tell you that.
There's a whole 12 picture
Oh,
out.
here we
I have
go.
100. There you go.
There, see? Special. See?
She
Here I
did
am,
get a
Robin
picture
Roberts,
with Robin Roberts from Good
my
Morning.
new best friend.
All right. I best be off.
Okay, it was nice talking to you, and again, we'll be in our prayers, and I'll be following you on that thing. See you, Trevor. Bye, guys.
Be careful.
Oh, I will.
Oh my gosh, that was so. You should feel how heavy that is. I don't even want to know.
Oh, yeah, this thing takes all the weight, puts it onto your hips and legs.
No, it still looks heavy. No, sorry, buddy, but it's still.
Lemon water, yum. That's it. The pay it forward $5 bill from earlier.
There you go. See ya, honey.
See ya.
Hey, good luck.
I'll need that love.
Go over back.
See ya.
I have a question.
Sure.
What do you do?
So I'm from Canada, and I live stream the process of hitchhiking. So I've been through 33 states so far, and I just have my audience watch me as I hitchhike around.
That's so cool. What's your social media? Thank you.
So Staple printed it wrong, so it's twitch.tv / so that
Okay.
second dot should be a / and that's where you can find the live stream, and then Instagram and everything.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
You're so kind. Have a great day. Thank you.
See ya.
Oh, what a great day. Oh, do you hear that? Gonna miss Mom? I think we'll all miss Mom. Did you tip? Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's the train. Oh my lord. Can you see those lights? Can you see that? Can you see that? Do you see that? Oh baby. Oh baby. That is beautiful. Oh, okay, I'm getting attacked now too. It's gonna die. The bugs, they're swarming. The bees, not the bees. Trevor, your phone light on. What? What is this? What are you? What are you, creature? What is it? It's so small. Is that a baby rabbit? No, come back. There's so many things going on tonight. Oh my lord. It's so cute. Come back. No. Okay, well. What are you? What do you... I think it's a baby rabbit. Or baby bunny. It totally is! Oh, it's so cute! Alright. Ran into the bushes. Hi. Yeah, apparently someone booked a hotel in my name. So do I just give you my name?
What is your last name, sir?
It's Daniluk, Daneliuk.
DANGLI.
EL.
Okay, and what is the first name?
Trevor. TREVOR.
Okay, so may I have your ID and credit card?
Yeah, of course. I will mute one second.
So there is a notice that Chris will pay for this for the room.
Thank you for your patience. You'll have one more minute of audio and video blackout this time as well as I go into my room, then we'll talk. Sorry for the whatever. Sorry. I'll be right back. 1 second. Audio. All right. Here we are. So we made it. We made it. Yes. Yes. Air conditioning, I need you. Okay. Hot. These places don't usually run the AC until a guest shows up. Make sure you use black light over sheet. I don't really care. I'll check for bed bugs, but past that, I don't really care. Oh, yes. What a long day. But what a good day. What are you gonna do with us now? Whatever you want me to do. So crack the whip. Man or woman of their word. They did pay for the motel. I know it took a long time to check in. What happened was they still need all my information as I'm the guest staying there, so I still need to give like all my information, my ID and stuff like that. And then I still need to put my card on for incidentals. So it's the same check-in process, but they just put it on their card. Clean up and come back. What? What? I'm gonna come back on tonight? Check for bed bugs. How are they microscopic? What? They're not. You can see bed bugs. I don't know what type of bed bugs you have. But you check for pretty much blood stains. What are you looking for? You can see bed bugs though. They're not microscopic. But you're mostly looking for remnants. You're not looking for the bugs themselves. The bugs do hide pretty well. Jump on the bed, please. No. But I will give you a tour. That's something I can do. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is my couch. Just don't use the UV light? Yeah, I don't even want to know. I don't care that much, but I'd rather not know. That's my TV. Wow. Shouts crack the whip 247. That's right. Oh, Rockin' cheered.
Rest well deserved, sir.
Thanks for the 500 bits, Rockin'. I actually, while I was in there, I noticed that you donated another 500 bits. I don't think I called you up for that. 24 minutes ago, Rocken also used 500 bits and said, "Hi, Trevor, winky face." Thank you for the now 1,000 bits. Sorry, I missed the other one. I think I missed the other one. Stick us in the toilet for a good toilet point of view. I can give you a you point of view. Wow, aren't you pretty? Wow. That's nice. You guys look good. Oh, there's you again. Wow. Looking good, guys. What are you saying to him? Almost 10 p.m. Go to sleep. This would be about my bedtime if I was hitchhiking. That's my toilet, and this is my shower. Wow. And this is the back view. Yeah. Of you guys with me together as one. Do we still have Crack the Whip here? Is he here? He wanted to see the room. Oh yeah, he is. Said my man's live stream and I paid for it. Well, thank you so much for the room. I get to sleep inside and have a shower and shave. I'm all scruffy. But I'll be hitchhiking tomorrow. Alright. Let's sit down for a moment. Here we go.
Test.
Test. Thanks for the test. The 100 bits test. The fiddler. Test. Oh, I love these chairs when they like lean back like this. You like go in and no bugs. Oh yeah. I'll show you how I check for bed bugs. I can do that. Need to Skype Emily. Test means trouble is coming. It doesn't really matter. It's just me and you guys. Infested with rabbits. If it was cute baby rabbits like that, then I'm okay with it. Like, most rabbits are pretty cute. I don't know the best way to showcase this. I don't think I'll be able to put it on the nightstand without it like falling all over the place. Let's just see if I can get this up. Like that. Kind of show you what I look for. Use the cam to look for bed bugs. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Lift up the match by headboard. That's what I tell you guys, I'm gonna look for bed bugs. How I look for bed bugs.
Been watching most of the day. Enjoyed. Have a good night.
I like how she said that. Have a good night. The Fiddler, thanks for the 1,000 bits. Been watching most of the day. Enjoyed. Have a good night. Well, thank you so much, The Fiddler. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream today, and thank you for the support. 1,000 bits is a lot of bits. I do appreciate that. She said that really nice. You have a mini bar? I have a fridge. It doesn't look like a mini bar though. Anyway, let's look at bed bugs. That's the first thing. Lift up the corner. You kind of check back here for any kind of blood stains or splotches on the things that they don't replace every time. Like they'll replace the sheets and stuff like that, but they won't check. Then you pull off the cover. You check on that thing, and then you check on the edge of the mattress if they've had any bed bugs since they replaced the mattresses next or last. The ridge is there. Looks clean to me. Because those are places where they'll hide, they'll go after. Wonder how many people have had sex on the bed. Does that really matter? Yeah, find somebody to ask for another room. Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. Like, there's a decent chance that there'll be a few in other rooms. It's not the hotel's fault. The hotel doesn't just summon bed bugs. It's random travelers will bring them into the room. It's really not the hotel's fault. They should check for that. So in that case, it is the hotel's fault. But the bed bugs getting into the hotel is the guest's fault. Crack the whip. Oh my god, you're in Pennsylvania. You just bought me a motel room. I feel like you know where I am. That's for $1,000. I'm not gonna blackmail people. Thought you were done sleeping in hotels? Someone got me a motel. I camped in my tent last night and I streamed my tent takedown this morning. Look, you need some grub. I just ate dinner. Jeez. Jeez. You're too tall now. Too tall. You need to be shorter. Making me feel bad. Alright. That's slightly better. Okay, but now, yeah, go over there. Yeah, that's perfect. That's great. Okay. How far did you travel today? Does anyone know how many miles I went? I had 5 rides, regardless. Ever take naps while hitchhiking? Like, in a car? Yes, on really long rides. Especially if we're, like, taking turns driving. Should have set up the tent on the bed. Man, things would look dirty after. Like, the tent is not clean. Like, you get dirt and crap all over it. Not crap, but, like, it's just dirty. 69 miles. I went more than 69 miles. I know that. I know that. Don't lie to me. Yeah, liar. Four rides, not 5 now? Hold up. Truck driver who dropped me off there. Then it was lady. Then it was hot tub guy. Then it was helicopter dude. Then it was a guy that didn't want to be filmed but had hitchhiking stories. It was 5. $200-ish miles? Yeah. 5 rides a day. Great success. It's tied for the most number of rides I've had in a single day by myself. Me and Emily Day was the biggest hitchhiking day. Ride number-wise, we had 7 in one day. Chat's trying to deliver kidney stones. They're always trying to deliver kidney stones. They're always trying to give me kidney stones, increase my chances of getting kidney stones. Just anything about kidney stones, chat likes to throw my way. I just love kidney stones. And really, who doesn't love kidney stones? I'm guessing anyone who's had them. Are you on right? Is your head screwed on right? I think so. How many states today? We went from 32 states to 33. So apparently that's 7. Someone did the math and they said I went to 7 states today. Yes, everything causes kidney stones. Alright. I think that's the stream. Ta-da! Thank you for watching Hitch Live today. Who that is moderators are on? Emily's here. Who else is a moderator that's here? Oh shit. I'm in your state? You're in Pennsylvania? Baron Von Blaze, it's nice to meet you today. Thanks for stopping by. Get dilaudid when you get kidney stones. What's bad about them? Just because you get good painkillers doesn't make it a pleasant experience. Relics on? Okay, we'll do the relic. Oh, that's not even online. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yep. Really? Yeah, let's go relic. My man. Let's see if I did that right. Oh, frick. Okay, I did that. Okay, that's not right. Frick. Okay. Alright, that should work better. Alright, well, thank you for watching the stream today. I had a great day. 5 rides, 5 awesome rides, some amazing people. Thank you, Crack the Whip, for getting me a motel room. Thank you, potentially someone, for getting my dinner. I don't know who. I had a great day, and thank you for being there with me. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow for more hitchhiking. We're back at it. We're hitchhiking hard. I realized I said that funny. We're hitchhiking hard. And you get some miles in. Good times. I realized I said that funny.